Hello and welcome to Video Cracks. This episode, we are focusing on the review of Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.2. My name is James, forever hosting, forever present, and forever beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm joined here by the man to my right, the ever-lovable John. The plank of wood that we have, that is
Adam.
And the most beautiful locks in the entire galaxy with Peter.
Yes.
I didn't even let him say his own name. Say your name.
Yes. I'm very positive today.
And so, we are going to begin with our elevator pitches of the film, summarising what we all thought. How about we start with Adam? No? Okay. Does anyone want to go first?
I'll go
Pitch
first.
me.
Peter on the mic.
Peter on the mic, yo-yo.
It's a very colourful film. I like the colours in this film. They have them when they don't even need them at all. A lot of colours. And for a lot of the time, it is just colours. And that part's boring. But the rest of the time, when it gets a bit murkier, then you'll have fun. And they're always joking. It's a great jokey fun time. You like these people.
What a pitch. I agree. I very much liked the film. It was very jokey, very funny. I enjoyed the, as cheesy as it sounds, I enjoyed the family theme throughout the film. You know, doing their impression of Fast and Furious.
I don't get it.
No family, Coronas, fast cars.
Coronas, do they say that?
That's basically what Fast and Furious is, isn't
Are they
it?
sponsored by
They
Corona?
must be. No one says
Pretty much.
Coronas. Yeah, good.
Well,
Someone's making money on that.
you gotta take a drink every time they say family. Part of the family now, brother.
It is like
It's
that.
not quite like that, but
I get now that they're very similar from just you saying.
yeah, that's why it's a surefire hit. But no, one of the funniest Marvel films, in my opinion.
Where did it rate on everyone's emotional scale when Gamora said, "I thought you'd already found your family"
Oh god.
to Peter Quill?
That struck deep for me.
There's a 2 for me.
Seriously though, that rang totally hollow. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was a horrible moment.
Just me that connects with Gamora then.
Gamora.
Gamora.
But to continue what you guys said, it's like it was funny, but I felt like a lot of the jokes fell flat. No.
No.
When
I
they did them
enjoyed-
the 5th time.
Yeah, there's a lot of repetitive,
Yeah.
same joke over and over again.
Like what?
The yellow people, whatever they were called, the gold people, perfectly engineered people, like that
Yeah.
joke of them just being shit at everything.
Yeah, while thinking they're so great. And
Yeah.
how, well, yeah, it's like, I bet you like this, don't you? The people thought they were going to win. We're going off topic here. Elevator. We're in an
Oh,
elevator.
elevator. Oh,
We've got
shit,
so
yeah.
many levels.
It was a good film, but I felt like this is John speaking. It's a good film. Here we go. It was a good film, but I felt like it fell flat for me because I was expecting a lot because of how surprising and original the original was.
Yes. And finally,
I preferred it to the original. I disliked it because of how much John did like it, and now this one is the other way around.
like
So
that.
I found this
everyone
one-
has their reasons.
yeah, I generally found this one funnier. He stepped up their game.
And, so moving on, let's move on to the what we thought of the plot of the film. Ego. Damn.
I'm saying.
Is that
Living
is
planet.
that character's name in the Marvel Comics Ego? Because that felt
So.
so stupid.
Yeah, it was.
It is. It is made to be that way.
Oh,
to be
dear.
stupid.
Fair points.
Oh yeah, it was so silly.
He's
I
a-
did think seeing him in the trailer or whatever would be like, oh, why are they doing that? Why are they showing us that now? Why couldn't
I-
it was fine without that?
I agree.
But
I
then
thought
it makes sense now entirely because it was very early on and very
it was straight
flagged
away.
and signaled. It's like this is going to be a big part of the film, guys.
Yeah,
This is going to be a lot of it.
it's not really a spoiler.
Was Ego Quill's dad in the comics?
Yes, he was. Because there was lots of controversy on how they're going to make a living planet do it with a human lady. But they got around that in
It works the best
few
way.
minutes of exposition story,
Yeah.
which
And those
Specifically
pods,
talks.
those pods. Those plot pods we had.
They were
Plot pods.
Everyone,
I had 3D plot pods.
Yeah, so did we.
That's hard to say.
They were the best. They were the best. I especially love the one where he's making love to every type of
I know,
alien
and
race,
it's just like,
and he's still a human, Kurt Russell.
anyway, didn't have to change. He didn't have to change up his style.
That one made everyone laugh. It was.
Yeah. The Hoff transcends dimensions.
Yes.
Apparently. Or a facsimile of Hoff.
Yeah.
I personally enjoyed the twist of his father turning bad because I really enjoyed Quill's reaction to Kurt Russell saying it was a shame putting that tumor in her brain. Just a second of WTF and fucking da.
Do you not think that
Blasted the
was
shit
too
out of
much
him.
though? Like, if they were gonna have any of the plot, it seemed like it was building up to he's gonna have to make a choice. Like he's gonna have to take this power or not. But then it's like they just give him this massive out with, I killed your mother. Why did you do it? There's no explanation of why you did
the whole
this.
story is about family and recognizing that you're part of a family. So it felt like that was
why did he
leading...
put the tumor in her brain?
No, but I mean, like, they could have had that later on, but then that, having that tumor get out for Quill invalidates that whole...
It does,
like, that whole character progression of, you're already a part of a family, you found your family.
But if he could excuse his father's actions because he said there was a reason I had to do it, like once I realised that you were the real deal, even though I didn't have you, I had to kill her, or something. But that doesn't make sense. I don't know, something like that he would be, like, torn, because his father has reasons. But he had no... Why? He didn't want to go back there because it was too painful or whatever, so he fucking kills him.
Well,
yeah, that's dumb. It's just dumb.
It is. But what they would probably do to defend that is he's millions of years old, blah blah.
Yeah.
Like things like emotions are like little baby steps for him. He is transcended above everything like this. He's a celestial, and he was saying he had his purpose, and I guess trying to imagine life where I guess we don't actually know our purposes, but he is the only one of himself out there. He doesn't know what he can do, and deciding on a purpose and then just sticking to it. It was just a weird. Yeah, it's basically a get out of jail free card. Oh, we'll do whatever he wants necessary for the plot.
But he wants to kill everybody anyway, doesn't he? So maybe he just didn't want to do that with her.
Anyone got anything?
Oh, was it the God thing?
The God thing.
Yeah, can someone explain the God thing to me?
Well,
Okay, no. There was the whole thing where he was there first. Was he the first thing that ever existed, or was he just crap at finding life as his brain?
No, he's God. Lowercase g. He said himself.
He did say that.
He's not God.
No, but he's like a god or
not Yahweh.
He doesn't have a fan club with a book.
No.
You know, so like Act 1, verse 3. I will fuck up everything.
Did he say that he imagined what life would be and made himself that, and that was better than what life actually was? Was that the whole thing?
I don't think I was paying attention.
He was disappointed.
Or did he say he'd created life, came back to it, and was like, "Oh, this is crap"?
No,
at one
he
point,
discovered life.
No, I thought he said
went out
he
to
created
discover
it.
life.
Any other life, because he thought he must not have been on his own. It must have been out there.
Yeah.
So what is the whole thing of that? What are we meant to think of that? How is he a god at all? How is he not just intelligence that's gone around?
It's just an ancient being.
Why are they calling him a god and all this? I don't get it. Just because he can make a planet.
You can't do that.
No, it's not a god thing, is it? It's not like... And he seems like just a regular guy. Not very clever. Not very good at tricking
He's not
people.
really powerful either.
No?
He got put to sleep by Tentacle Lady.
That he'd invited into his home because he was so torn up about his little
Why
kitties
couldn't
that he
he
kept
sleep?
in a cavern underground for no reason.
Why couldn't he sleep? That never got explored.
Because of his children, his progeny. He thinks of his progeny and how they've all died.
That
And he
means
keeps
that
them in a cave on his planet. The bones to rot. Why? Why torture yourself
Was
like
that the
that,
reasoning?
God being?
that he was
I don't
torn
know.
up about
I
it.
don't think that
Well,
was.
she
I
says
can't remember that
he can't sleep. He thinks of his progeny. So unless he's thinking of progeny as in those little plants he had everywhere, and that somehow keeps him up being split all over the galaxy or whatever. But they didn't go into it very much, and it was quite an interesting idea. And they just switched to like his motivations are all that matters. We'll skip past that in the pods and the plot pods.
The plot pods.
Hey.
Adam?
They pretend it's philosophical and everything, but it's not. It's just He's just a person.
Yeah.
Ravagers, Yondu, question mark.
Ooh,
How do we feel about that?
No, that was... It's weird we haven't talked about that yet, isn't it? Because I did like that. I like Yondu a lot.
Oh, I love Yondu.
Yeah.
I thought he...
That
I
actor's
wish there was more
brilliant. What's he called?
Michael Rooker in
Rooker.
everything.
In everything!
That's really good.
Quill, these boys wanted to eat you.
I got to hold back my boy! I was the only one who says. I went off then.
So is Yondu like more powerful than every Avenger, bar Hulk and...
It's weird, isn't it? Because the other guy had the thing on his head at the end. It's like, where was your hole? Where was your hole for that thing?
Yeah.
Where was that? He had a thing there.
Can everyone
guess-
just have an arrow thing?
I think. Well, I think in this
They got the
universe,
heart.
it's just everyone's got. Just throw a bit of cybernetics
yeah.
into you.
He says he doesn't fly the arrow with his brain, he flies it with his heart.
Yeah,
so
man.
he's killed so many people. He's loved, like he's liked. Do you know what I mean?
That was him, yeah.
He's passionately
that's
killed
it.
so many people.
Gave a little piece of his heart away with every single
Yeah,
one of those.
that's
Alright,
how-
Voldemort.
That's why he had to redeem himself, man. What a redemptive arc.
But he loves killing people. Why don't you just let him go and let him carry on?
But yeah, the Ravagers as a whole was a bit weird and a bit quick. What are they? Just
Yeah,
thieves.
they're like a
Thieves that
whole code and.
Or just
What
the
was the
kid
code?
thing. That he shouldn't
We
have
don't
traded
steal
in.
kids.
That's the entire code.
Rocky.
Taser
Yeah.
face.
They were pussies, man. How like they were talking in that like car park of that nice
Yeah.
future brothel.
Yeah,
They
the
were
women
like,
chicks.
they were real like, you hurt me so much by breaking our code.
Yeah.
Like what? We never see you do anything bad. Like Sylvester Stallone's there and he's just being like
I forgot Sylvester Stallone was in that.
just being soppy all the time.
What were his glowy shoulder things, do you think? Sylvester
know.
Stallone's... What did he do?
I was too like looking at what he looks like now and thinking
Yeah.
what meat he looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I was too stressed about that. What did we think about the romance? The unspoken.
Romance.
Didn't care for it.
It got a whole 7 minutes devoted to it. And that was too much.
For what? Yeah. The entirety of that dialogue is, there is an unspoken romance. No, there's not. Yes, there is.
Let's dance.
Yeah, like, I don't like that they made her dance. Don't have her dance. Like, even though it was a thing, Drax was like, yo, you want someone that she does not dance. And she, like, did it a bit. What? What are we meant to
I
feel
guess-
now? Okay, so she could be with him, but she's not into it. She didn't want to. Like,
This is why TV is so
You
much
just-
better than film. Because film are too quick to give the payoff to a thing, aren't they? Whereas TV will go seasons with the same character. and
they've
it's
got to
like,
flag you at least 40 minutes ago that this is going to happen.
yeah.
And they
Well,
probably only have time to do
considering
once.
they had, like, I guess a bit of a thing in the first one, to not address it at all in the second
No, you're right.
would be a bit weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't get too much screen time, but it got a necessary amount. It wasn't enough to
You're
annoy us,
right.
but we all agree we didn't enjoy it, so it was good that it wasn't that long.
They could have addressed it without it being an in-joke that they take the piss out of.
Yeah. The whole
But it wasn't
Drax
even
thing,
funny.
it was a funny joke, the whole, like, she's going to do everybody, but it's like, well, yeah, but you're not going to do anything now, because if not, it just cuts away, and it's just like, okay. She just makes an annoyed face, and it cuts away.
What else about the plot overall? Like, was it strong? Was it just
The
a bit
dead
cliche?
air in the middle, yeah, and how they,
Yeah.
the dead air in the middle with the main plot of they're just on Ego's planet now,
Yeah.
sitting on chairs, sitting on steps.
But I thought,
Okay,
well,
to
it was
watch.
driving it forward with the other half of the plot with the
Rocket.
escape and well, Gamora wasn't doing anything between getting to the planet, but is it Gamora?
No,
Is she the sister?
the green one is
Nebula.
Gamora.
Nebula. I
Karen-
enjoyed
the
it.
Ka-
She had
Karen
little
Gillan.
character development, but I think she sold me very well on like her motivations behind it all, and to hate Thanos as a character. But you know, I wish there was a lot more than leading into Thanos.
Rocket!
Adam has arrived.
Old man Adam's got a point to make. Go on.
Pretty cool cat, isn't
He's a raccoon.
Triangle faced monkey.
Do you feel like you push people away too? Do you feel like you? How could they possibly love you when you're so obvious?
Because you're me.
Yeah. Why? No, I tried.
So Rocket.
Yeah.
So Rocket.
It's a rocket. We had some fun in this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the woodsy bit. That was the best.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Shows he can handle himself.
He
It does.
certainly can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even without his little gadgets, he just punches you in the throat.
Doesn't need a tree for muscle.
Dude, yeah, as far as any character goes, as far as action goes, Rocket had the biggest spotlight for that.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's
Yeah.
got the most interesting things to do where they can do the most with like new stuff that's like, oh, cool, he's doing that kind
Yeah.
of thing now.
I'm surprised they haven't given us anything on his backstory apart from the fact that he was experimented on.
Yeah,
Like,
he
they've
doesn't-
not gone to the people responsible or anything like that. They've not.
Well, because
Shown
this
anything
story
about it.
is the Guardians of the Galaxy, both Volume 1 and 2, is Peter Quill's story, and he's meeting these amazing people on these adventures. It is his core story.
But he doesn't go through a lot of the character stuff in this one.
No,
Like,
it's just
Drax doesn't really have any character stuff, really.
well, they kind of
doesn't
try to
change.
deal with his he doesn't change. It's more of his character story was with his Ronin personal thing, killing his family, blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was laughing too much. Every time he
His
cut away from Drax, he was
Dave
cutting away
Bautista
from
laugh.
a laugh. Yeah.
He told you everything is dark and secret.
Specifically with the Rocket, as a character, do you not feel like his development was forced to some degree? Like at the very start with him stealing the batteries,
Yeah.
it's all about him pushing people away. But for what was his reason?
So what? Right? No. On that note, pass it back.
They can't know about the note, Adam. You're breaking the fourth wall. Why did he steal the batteries, though? Why? What was the reason, Adam?
Because that's who he is, isn't he?
Yeah, but
Like when it came up to it was in the trailer, the bit about how he could charge twice as much for being two-time cancer saver. He's a merc.
He's
Just in
uncomfortable
it
with
for
being
the-
the good guy.
He just did it for the cheddar. That's all he wants. Just the Wonga.
But why is he in the Guardians of the Galaxy then?
Because he's got no friends. And he's
Never had friends.
Yeah.
He was never smart enough to have friends beforehand.
he's smart enough. He
So
just-
he's not
No,
in it for
before
the
his
Wonga,
experiments,
is
he
he?
was
He's
a
in it
normal
for the
raccoon.
family.
yeah,
He's in it for the family.
yeah. He wants some more raccoons.
As are we all.
yeah, you're right, Adam. I reject these notes that were handed to me from the ethereal god of recording. Right, let's move on to the next character, Drax.
It
We
was
talked about him
forced.
a lot.
Drax.
Everything's forced in this. All the character stuff is forced. None of it's natural.
The
Well, it
Drax's
always is, yeah.
autism
You can
humor.
always question everything of it.
Drax.
Drax is.
Like,
Well, they tried to. Yeah, I agree with what you said when I thought about it. There was a lot less where I laughed at because it did feel forced. They just showed some of his best bits in the trailer.
yep. The entire film, some of the best bits were in
Yeah.
the trailer.
Surprisingly, I liked his. They've obviously made Mantis his companion now to play off of each other.
Have they?
To basically him being the intelligent, smart one, being like more socially aware of stuff.
Oh, has
So
more
I
of an
like-
insight
Yeah,
than
so
other characters
the
do.
one who is completely cut away from all of society, being
Is she
Quite a
gonna be
funny-
in it then?
she's a guardian.
Oh, no, she's not.
She's a guardian.
Who is?
This was surely
Mantis.
the only time she could have been
Yeah,
vaguely
pal,
used
yeah.
as a stalling method.
Yeah.
Like, oh
As
yeah,
a
but
bait-
you held him off, didn't you?
There's a plot convenience.
She'll
Yeah,
probably be
the
just
mom.
driving the ship or something.
What? By
Three
emotions.
people.
Yeah. When they've got two of the best pilot in the galaxy.
There's
Pilots
the
of
only
the
reason
galaxy.
she would carry on in it is to be the bad guy that's controlling all their emotions and minds later on.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Like, what
Guardians
other power
3.
does she have other than a close, intimate contact with people? and
She's
things?
just gonna
She'd
be
be a
funny and
spy.
stupid with Drax.
Oh,
It's literally
yeah.
it. We all know that's
I
what it is.
forgot. It's
The
all
good
silly.
of
Like, what's
fuck.
Groot been doing all this time? He's just been
But
fucking
she's-
dancing. He been dancing.
She
I want to
smiles.
see teenage Groot dancing, don't you?
He'd just been very minimal.
Watch a
Yeah.
little bit.
Very
Right.
minimal.
Quickly moving to Groot then, how do we feel on how the ballsy move of having the entire opening of the film being from the toddler's perspective?
It was mint.
That was referential to the opening of the first film with
Yeah.
Peter Quill on that planet doing the dance. but it was
Yeah.
cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It upped the stakes of that whole thing. Like, he's in what you'd normally think is a dangerous environment. They'd be like, oh, he's
Yeah.
pricked. Oh, there's monsters here. But he's just like, I don't care. The monsters are so secondary to my music. And then this one, they just completely blur it out.
Mm.
And in the 3D, it was a good one. That
Yeah.
was why I was like, oh, okay. So this is like a whole thing at the start. Of the
Well,
3D.
it was the point of the entire film of not really giving shit
Yeah.
about any of the consequences or stakes that involved was in that opening. The fact
Yeah.
that Groot was, dangling off the edge of a 1,000,000-story building at one
Yeah.
point, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, that's the.
Here's a question.
And they'll
tied
still
into
come
the
away
whole
from the fight
plot.
to like help each other out, even if it's
Yeah.
just like to
Yeah.
like nanny them.
Mm.
Or Rocket will anyway, because he's a sweetheart.
Mm.
He is. I have a question. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, who will intro the dance? Who will do the dance intro?
Gamora, obviously, she's a dancer now.
Maybe it'll be a sexy Gamora one.
Do you think it'll be Drax?
No, he doesn't
Do
dance.
a thriller or something like that?
He's not pathetic.
I don't,
Maybe they
both,
won't dance.
both of them on the space futuristic equivalent of a DDM machine, while Peter Quill and Rocket are fighting off some gangsters in the background.
Yes.
Oh, DDR, sorry, not DDM.
I don't know.
Dance
It
Dance
sounds
Revolution.
sexual. What is the deal?
Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh,
arcade
okay, yeah,
machines.
okay, fine, yeah. That is kind of sexual.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, there's some charge around the dance dance.
Revolution machine. Don't get me started on
Oh.
Revolution machine.
Gamora, next. Onto character progression. How do we feel like their love line between
Yeah.
Quill and Gamora? How is that handled? We already talked about this slightly, but let's put a nail in it.
I don't get Gamora's whole thing. She's not, like, in any way justifiably, like, badass or, well, not badass, but, sort of gruff enough for her to be viewed as this person who doesn't dance. Has had this horrible childhood and this Thanos' daughter.
It's not really
and
For
touched
some-
upon
she's
the
just like a normal woman that just is tired of
Yeah.
some of a guy's shit.
For someone who was trained from birth to be a murder machine and have no emotional range, no compassion whatsoever, she's really good at empathizing
Yeah,
with
and
Quill
being
and
there,
understanding.
supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a pretty cool arc with her sister Nebula.
Okay, what did you think about that?
That was pretty cool.
Did you think that that they've just like been waiting to say this for ages and just been fighting, and they just needed this one cave thing to have this one chat that would have made it all okay and say, I just wanted a sister, and that'd be it. And they've just been fighting for it because there's something quite romantic, well, not
Yeah.
romantic, but
What?
like mythologic about that. What do you say?
I
What would you
like
say?
that
Mythologic? No? That's not right.
Yeah. I think you
Like
know
they've
that.
been fighting for a long time, trying to kill each other,
Fable.
and they just didn't have this chat.
Well,
Really,
considering
like,
the only
two-sentence chat.
in the
that
timeline
made
of the
friends.
films, then it was only been about 6 months
Ignore
of
that.
non-speaking to each other since they actually broke up
Oh,
from
okay.
Ronin.
Oh, has it?
So it's not like it's been 2 years
Right.
that they've been fighting. She's
Oh,
not seen
okay.
us for 6 months, and the last time they saw each other, they were against each other for the first
Yeah.
time, like really not just testing each other in the ring, but
It makes a bit more sense rather than that one.
she finally got to.
Sorry to cut you off. The last character, I believe, you can correct me, Peter Quill. How do you feel about that? His daddy arc. Daddy never loved me. Daddy never came to my ball games. Arc.
This is a Tim Minchin reference.
Daddy never came to
to
my
my
ball
ball
games. Yeah, it was that, wasn't it?
So the joke they had of they set that up and then they had them play catch with the weird energy ball.
Yeah,
I smiled.
yeah.
I didn't laugh.
Well, it was creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Because he'd just seen the sparks come out of his hands and all that, and his face was just like, finally, the power. Like he was just, you could he
Oh,
did that.
guys, I laughed out loud for that. I was
When
just
he did
like,
that.
no, because the way it was so built up to be such a genuine, touching moment, and then the
They play catch.
self-aware. So it was like it didn't have to like make a joke. It was still being like pretending to be proper genuine. I was just laughing my head off at it
Yeah.
because like, oh my god, they're actually playing catch with ultimate power.
It would have been funny if Quill dropped the ball
Well, it just
Yeah.
blew up half the planet.
Whatever it did, it just fucking missed and dropped
It turned into some child's
He wanted,
bones.
yeah, he wanted, he wanted to play catch with his dad, but he couldn't actually catch. So
Did anyone else get a bit of a almost a Minecraft vibe? It was referencing that sort of like the idea that the
Go
whole
on.
planet's this
Yeah.
Eden that you can build wherever you want, and Peter Quill has that joke that actually one of the few jokes that actually, well, not few, there's a few
Yeah.
of them.
I'm gonna
But
make
it's-
some weird shit.
I'm gonna make some weird shit.
Yeah. I did laugh at that
yeah.
one. It was the only time I laughed, I think.
That to me like almost felt like it was an homage, but like a reference to
Definitely. I think
people that grew up with Minecraft and things like that. I don't
They
know if
probably
that's
had
point.
that in mind. I do
Yeah.
think there's something to that, definitely.
I feel like that would at least resonate,
Yeah.
even if it wasn't intentional.
With the pixelated Pac-Man at the end,
Mm.
and the fact that it was all sort of blocky, definitely
Mm.
as well.
That whole fight was
And
based
let's
around
not
bricks.
leave out Lego Dimensions.
let's dig into it.
Oh, really? The classic. Everyone thinks it's iconic.
So, the cinematography, because we're all such budding filmmakers,
Mm-hmm.
Best part of the film.
what did you think? I liked...
I
I'll answer James. Okay, James. The bit where I liked the opening shot of Groot, the one shot of him going throughout the entire battle scene. I
That
thought
was
it
a stunner.
real
It was a
good
stunner,
stuff. It was
that
really
one.
like, whoa.
An improvement on what it was referencing in the original film
Yes.
with Peter Quill.
One
That
thing
was good.
though, he wasn't dancing to that music, was he?
He was being a child.
No, but he was not even. He was going to a beat, but it wasn't the beat of the song we were hearing.
This is
That's a big
real
thing.
depth analysis, people.
They must have changed that very close to it coming out, so they didn't re-CG him to be on beat there, because he had nothing to do with the music. It
because
seemed
he's
like
a
to me.
toddler, he's a kid.
And that whole thing where there's people coming smashing in, felt like it could have been more tied in with the music and stuff. But maybe that would have been too campy and weird.
no,
That would have been
would've
too
preferred
much.
that.
Was
Yeah.
it not already tied in with the music?
Maybe it was, and it was just less. I needed a bit more of a punch in the face.
Anyway, stop hating the bit I liked.
Yeah, no, I
What
loved
your
that
bit?
bit. I loved it. I did love that bit.
No, well, what was that your favourite bit as well? Well, it's in I guess, technically wise, like, what
I
impressed
don't
you?
know why, but I liked watching all the gold people stuff.
Yeah?
Maybe it's because I've
You like,
I've
fan of
started
hair and
watching-
makeup people.
I've started watching games streams. Maybe I like watching them play those games. With
Oh,
the,
right.
the little drones.
The drone
Yeah.
ships,
I
right?
don't know why I liked all the gold bits. The joke with the
The
carpet
carpet.
was an old classic.
Oh, yes. Adam obviously
What
loved
do you
it.
get specifically the cinematography there?
Yeah, I think them coming into that. The bar scene where Yondu's in with his robot sex workers, and he just like turns them all off
Oh,
because he's going to go see Rocky. That was cool. That's when I was like, oh, okay, this is like what's it called, Total Recall or something. This is like old school and neon and cool, and that's what it was.
grungy.
Again, the colours, man.
The
I guess they did the classic shot with like the half window and like going down,
Yeah.
showing his half naked body. Slow mo.
Yeah, I
which is
remember that
obviously
also
the
vividly.
amazing fake six pack, which he still had his belly, like the six pack was
It's
out there,
odd,
and his
isn't
chest
it?
was still
Some
in
people
it.
are just like that.
It's just
They're just
maybe.
gorillas. He's a gorilla.
What's
of
your
a
body
man.
type, gorilla?
Yeah, he's a gorilla.
It's a shame, not my piece.
Bobbed.
Anyway,
But it looks very different from all the other ones recently, doesn't it? Like all the gritty, concrete is exploding ones.
oh
Awesome.
yes, it is. It's very much its own thing. It could almost be not a part of the MCU in a whole. And you can tell, obviously, Thor needing its injection of I don't know, magic to make it a bit more cool.
Well, it's just that
Apparently,
80s style, isn't it? The text fade and
Yeah.
the wash of
Yeah, brilliant.
yeah.
That was cool.
Tron-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Tron,
Yeah.
it's
It's
the-
a Tron future out there.
it's
in
like
space.
Oh yeah.
Because all the planets are really close
a
together.
cyberpunk
I love
kind of
that.
feel.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to see whether or not you guys noticed when they're having the end fight with Ego, and he was reconstituting his form after he'd pretty much beaten everyone.
Excellent wordage there.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sobering up now. He started off as a skeleton, and then they did this weird tracking shots where like the camera moved with his movement as he walked,
Oh yeah.
and then pointed. Like it was very like early 3D where like this is finger going up the screen to the audience. Like it felt really cheesy, and the CG itself felt weird and like because that whole CG style was like rocks and balls and like things making up, and that's how his form reformed.
Yeah.
It looked really. It looks like
The Mummy.
Spy Kids 3D.
I
almost.
thought of the Mummy with
Yeah,
that,
really? I didn't
with that
notice that.
stone man he was at the end.
Yeah.
No.
You didn't no, disagree.
I didn't notice that.
Okay, yeah, I was wrong. You're right. I
No,
was wrong.
I didn't pick up on that.
I didn't pick up on it
Yeah.
at all either.
No, that should be then maybe.
So, circling back to the point that Adam made on the end credit scenes and Thanos mention, how do we feel on this film having a larger impact on the MCU as a whole?
Like you said, it didn't make that much. I didn't see it. I think I skipped out and missed it. What was it? What happened?
There were 5 after credit scenes.
Yes. Okay. I think I saw 4.
Okay, right. Well, Thanos' story has only ever been explored in the after credit scenes.
Yes, it's true.
Okay. And Guardians of the Galaxy, shush now. Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously in the first one, but never mind that. But the whole way up, they've been building this threat up in after credit scenes, yeah? Guardians of the Galaxy 2
Much like a build-up
Gives
like
us-
this is becoming.
gives us 5 after credit scenes.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he knows this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said this.
Yeah.
The last one is the one we're concerned with.
No.
No. Okay.
They were all a waste of time.
Oh, good. Good.
Not a single one of them furthered any plot to do with Thanos.
I for one am incredibly happy about this
Why?
because this film does not fit with the others. This one's good. And to taint it with any of that nonsense, I'm exaggerating, but this one, for being separate, for being wacky and being zany, is exactly what the genre needs. And the other ones are just dragging it down with seriousness. And you say DC is all, too serious, but Marvel's bloody getting there. And this one is totally free of that, and I'm very, very happy that there's no Thanos nonsense in there.
I agree
Touché.
with Peter, but to a different extent in that if they want to progress some sort of overarching plot from film to film,
And if there was one film to do it,
well, that's to say,
towards the next
they needed
ones.
to do it in the actual film, in the actual plots, and not in some bullshit after credit teaser Easter egg,
Yeah, teasers are teasers.
which
5
they
is too
can
many.
do in so many points in all of the films. They can fit that in with the Gamora and Blue Girl with the cyborg.
Yeah,
well, they did that more in the first one. They actually showed Thanos for the first time, apart from his after credits face shot in Avengers 1.
Do you think it's a
Well,
big deal?
I
Well, that's the problem.
I
Looks
wanted
crap.
it, but the thing is, I think I was happier going throughout the film and not having any of him because it was like you said, this is his own film and it doesn't need it, and that's something that Infinity War itself will have to deal with because that's its own film that has him as the villain in it. This has nothing to do with him.
But he was, like you said earlier, he is there. He is
there.
The consequences of him being the big baddie are there. I think that's enough. I don't know if you needed this one that wasn't there.
Well, I
You've
just
been
saw 5
lying to me about it. You've been lying to me.
5 scenes, 5 stones. We could have really
That's
pushed
poetic. That's nice.
through Avengers 1. They could have cut out a lot of bullshit in the first Infinity Wars with these after credit scenes.
You think?
You
What,
think-
for the purpose of cutting 5 minutes off of a 2.5-hour film?
No, because they're gonna
Whatever
have
it's
they're
gonna
gonna have a massive arc where he's going around collecting these stones. And it's gonna take up 40% of the film. It's just gonna be bullshit, and I'm not gonna be interested. They kept that to the after credit stuff and just get
Okay.
straight stuck into it.
Okay.
He arrives on Earth, he fucks shit up. Let's deal with it.
Yeah, but then what do they do for
Well, you know
2
about
hours,
it.
2.5
Don't
hours in a
just
film?
blow us away. I don't care.
They just blow us away.
What? Oh, okay. I thought you said it just blows away. The time just blows away. And then Thanos has been defeated.
Before you know it, you're coming out and it's...
Happy end. Because Guardians of the Galaxy, there, everybody dances. Ugh. Keep them separate. Please.
Don't let them touch.
Please. But what about Guardians of the Galaxy 3 then? It's going to be after Infinity War. Whatever's happened there, they'll probably have helped out in a big way. Him being a god
Well, he's not a god anymore. Conveniently, he lost his god powers.
Because the light
Yeah,
died.
but could he definitely not make his own planet then?
No, because
Not
the
anymore.
light died.
Because
The light died, did it?
tied to ego.
Yeah, light's
Okay.
gone. Bye-bye.
So
No
he
more.
is now full human, or
Pretty
you reckon
much.
he can still hold Infinity
He's
Stones?
probably
and
got
all
his
that? I'm
DNA
getting
to
into
make
the
him
into the geeks here. Can he still
hulky.
survive holding an Infinity Stone like no man could? Could he do it still?
I
'Cause
bet-
he did it in the
I
first
reckon he
one.
could,
With
you
some
know.
help from his friends.
Family.
I'm right, sorry.
From his family.
One of which he wants to fuck.
Oh.
Family.
So, if there is a is there a confirmed Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
There's no slate, but I think Kevin Feige, overall overlord of Marvel, said he's probably the most likely film in Phase 4.
Yeah.
Phase 4 being after the
Infinity
Infinity stuff.
Even if it's a phase, it's all just going to become Marvel jargon now. But whatever it is,
Yeah.
Is that,
Guardians is going to be headlining.
is that not a little harrowing, the idea that the Marvel universe is going to continue after the Infinity Stone plot concludes with
Yeah,
Thanos?
like their most...
The-
what's the word? The most fucking...
The
The
biggest
tenuous-
bad ever.
the tenuous
Yeah,
thread that's
is-
carried all these films together.
They've gone from Iron Man to the ultimatum in their comic book universe. Over 10 years. But they're still going to carry on.
But-
They're not done there.
But in every single film, there's a thing where, oh, we can't go on from here, and oh, parallel dimensions, oh, amazing powers. Do you not
Yeah.
think they're just going to pull one of
It's
those
either
on me?
it's
Oh,
either
yeah,
it's
of
either,
course.
it's
I'm
either
not-
carry on or reboot everything.
Well, hang on a minute. I just thought something. How long does Fox hold a contract for on Fantastic Four?
It's if they don't make a film within within a certain amount of time between the last film they've made. So the reason they made Fantastic Four the last one was just to keep the rights. They
That's
pumped
cool,
out
that, isn't it?
shit to keep the rights.
To
Because-
shit.
Yeah, to shit. So if they don't, it's how the other films came back to them, because Blade wasn't made for ages, Daredevil
Yeah.
wasn't made again, so they just automatically went back to Marvel.
Right, okay. Because what I was going to say is Galactus and Silver Surfer
Would
is
be the
so
step
much
up.
better fitting in Guardians than Fantastic Four.
Well, considering Ronan the Accuser was one of the Fantastic Four villains,
Yeah.
they are very power cosmic and cosmic entities, all
Exactly.
Fantastic Four / Guardians. But I think it will be enjoyable to see, because what they're going to do is basically refresh everything and just tell us
Okay.
new stories,
Yeah.
new characters.
All right.
Because we can see the reboot of Batman a billion times and just yes, but they've done something with Guardians which everyone it had no right to be as big as it was.
Yeah.
And it's not to say they'll do it right every time. I mean, Ant-Man was great but not amazing, but I find it more refreshing to see them throwing out new characters and taking more risks this way.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to stay with Iron Man forever.
So you think in 3, it's not just going to be
Or Phase
whatever
4.
happens to the other ones. No, with Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh yeah.
If everyone
Well,
else
apparent-
resets, could Guardians carry on
They
like
could
it is
die.
with the same formula?
It's
'Cause
been confirmed that a lot of them could die, and it could be a completely new
All right.
thing.
Okay.
Which
I
is-
don't want it to get caught up in the rules.
In the rules,
And oh, what happened?
consequence.
But if there
Things
was to
carry
be a
over.
third one, do you think it would be the one where, oh, there's internal strife, or they're all falling apart? Because I don't want
They need
that.
no.
That
I
was
think
so
Guardian.
boring.
I would hope to God Guardians doesn't do that, because both Avengers films did that. I mean, so I would hope James Gunn would be aware enough not to do something like that.
Or maybe they just make it like a trilogy and wrap up with the last one. That I'd be happy with that.
Just
3's
a
enough for the
genius.
jokes they have.
Yes. What do you think? Would you like it to?
Do you guys think the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to be going on while we're like 60 years old?
No.
Still
No,
be going
Maybe
strong?
not 60.
How long do you
not
think it's
strong.
got?
I think it will. It won't forever be. There's already the talks of they're having fatigue of it now, but then
For a while,
it
I'd say.
still churns out stupid money.
I reckon
That's the
they'll,
problem.
they'll keep going until Star Wars finishes its last trilogy.
I don't think Disney will
That's a
end
strange
both
yardstick.
of its two mega
Yeah.
franchises at the same time.
The day Disney decided that it had
Thing is, though,
money.
haven't Disney confirmed that they'll make like a Star Wars film for the next 15 years?
A few every year.
Do you reckon they're thinking like?
I know it's one a year. Yeah.
Do you reckon they're thinking as Marvel peters out, Star Wars will be the new
Well, it's
cinematic universe?
also almost confirmed that they will have a gap between this sequel trilogy, but they'll make a sequel trilogy.
Star Wars won't peter out. How dare you?
How fucking dare you!
It's not right that you should say that unchallenged. I can see Sean having a fit in his chair.
I thought it was Michael Caine.
Next, not new. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. I think it's a bad one.
I don't.
If it's one, it's a bad one.
It was a bad. My name is Michael Caine.
You see, I never said that. I never said that.
I never said
People say that a lot.
But
I never said that.
I never even said the name. It's Michael Caine.
Okay, so I think unless anyone has any final points to make, we should wrap up. Adam,
Yes.
any final points to make? Any opinions? Don't feel like you've gotten, or you want to reiterate on?
No, I like it.
1 to 10.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yes, well, I would like to reiterate Rocket, cool cat.
Rocket's a cool cat.
Yeah.
Well made. Well, point
That
well
is going
made.
on the back of the DVD box.
James. Out of
4.5 stars. Rocket, cool cat.
Yes.
James, any final points?
There's still something that I really, really enjoyed the film whilst watching it, but there is something that it just felt missing. I still can't put my finger on it, but I do believe it is.
Fighting.
No, I didn't.
Fighting
I don't
was
think it needed
missing.
Thanos.
Action was missing.
No, I was all completely hooked throughout. I thought what you believe to be the boring jargon on Ego's planet was well counteracted with the other plot line going on with Rocket being in just this immensely high stakes situation, but then just going through it so
You were
Rocket
the one that
style.
said it's Peter Quill's story.
That is
Yeah.
a good point though, but the escape plot with Rocket, that was very Guardians of the Galaxy. But that was two of the sub characters in that
Through
film.
the sub characters.
All the other
was
characters.
But it was very important because it needed to deal with Yondu's story, because he was the realization for Quill about his old daddy issue thing.
Yeah.
And to show his redeeming qualities, and then to show a bit more of his own character in conjunction with Rocket, saying, "Oh, blah blah, you're me," you know. He's done terrible things. He's not the White Knight. He's very flawed, and
he had to die, didn't he? Because if
He-
he's
oh,
Rocket,
yes.
how
Oh
can
my
he
God.
stick around?
yeah,
There's already a
that was
Rocket.
wonderful. I know there's so many cliches, and I think I playfully pokes itself with them, but especially with I've only got one jetpack and one space suit. It's like,
Good play.
from that's right there.
That's a good standard shot, that isn't it?
It's just
That's
you
a
know
one
it's
bounce
gone.
for.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've wrapped up now. Let's just put the final nail in the coffin. 1 out of 10 scores, because we all know a review needs that.
Okay.
Can we go decimal?
We
Yeah,
can
we
go
can go
decimal. We don't even have. It doesn't have to be
I've already
numbers.
got it.
It can be hearts. It can be trophies.
Be Groot.
Okay.
Groots.
7.9 Groots.
7.9 Groots.
That's a very high score.
I loved it.
A lot
I've
of
been
Groots.
criticizing it, but it doesn't matter. The plot
I know,
doesn't
it
matter.
doesn't
The
sound-
colours, man.
That's
How would you, as Groot, how would you express that score saying the words "I am Groot"? Adam, your turn. Yeah, give you a score and then say it as Groot.
Oh, okay. 7.5.
7.5 Groots,
Yeah.
or
7.5 Groots.
and then
I am Groot.
okay, James,
mine's an 8.5.
and
I am Groot.
These are too close
That's-
together. These are too similar.
yeah, that's all right.
You're right to keep it similar because these are
So-
very similar scores. But
Yeah, but you sound like Last Samurai or something. Then it was
no, I am a Groot.
I am a Groot.
I am a Groot. A shuriken. Rocket.
And yeah, I'd give it.
Give this shit
I'm gonna be super hardcore and give it a 5.
Oh my god.
No, it was
Wait,
good.
What have you been saying this whole time?
Do you know why? There was no dance battle at the end.
No, that was
Yes.
crap.
It's
in
not
the
a-
first
that.
one.
Thank
Shut
you.
up.
Thank
That is
you.
not
That was
right.
crap in the
That is
first
why,
one.
but not what you're saying. In the
Original-
original film, that dance battle ending was a surprise. It was entertaining because it was a middle finger to the fact that was to me.
It
was.
Well, personally,
You saw a dance battle coming in that moment. A dance battle.
With the weak, desperate humour he had in the first one.
But
Yeah.
you saw him dancing. You didn't see him try to be funny in any other sort of way. That is a complete bullshit. lie.
No. I saw dance
saw
battle.
dance battle.
I wondered when they'd swoop this
Fucking
low.
bullshit.
I wondered when they'd swoop this low.
I thought it was just.
Aye.
I don't like to say it, but it was cringy. I don't like cringing at things, and you should be able to just not like it. But it was cringy.
But the entirety of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was born from that dance battle scene. That flipping, that turning everything on its head.
From the first scene of the Guardians of the Galaxy 1 that was set. From the very first scene, which was a
And
much better dancing scene.
The argument to that is what could you possibly expect though from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 though? I don't see anything wrong with it being more of the same, and with people trying to think of reinventing something or completely like one-upping something. It's like I think it's just they're on the same level with the first one, and I think that is perfectly fine with it because it's its own thing, and I enjoy it. Maybe I don't like it as much, but I think it's up there.
I think they can do a lot with
I
it.
like the points you're bringing up though, because I can see where you're coming from. Because like I said, there was something missing.
Ultimately, it was a good film, and on its standalone, without any bias caused by watching the original film, I would have been more the same, if not more, than amazed than I was watching the original film. It's just that I went into it with this expecting to be as blown away as I was when I watched the original. There's a valid point there that I think sequels are inherently a problem.
It is
Like,
tiring. It's tiring
it's true.
sequels.
Gary,
It's
that's
tiring
the
being
point.
like,
No,
I remember
actually, no.
laughing at this earlier.
I disagree with you. If you like the character, then you won't care what the story is in the sequel.
They did a good
just-
job, I think, in this
just-
one
just
of giving. Yeah,
You just want to see more.
the characters are key.
Yeah, that's it.
And
I
it's just
love
different
seeing more.
scenarios.
Again, the first I preferred, but this
No.
was still very close
That
for me.
dance battle, it was so out there. It was just so like, what? How are they gonna? It's just disgusting.
So
You're
this has
loving
been Video Cracks, and
You're
you've
loving it.
just
I'm gonna do it.
experienced our incredibly in-depth
I think
and
it's cool.
analytical review of Guardians of the
You
Galaxy
love me
2.
for it.
We've had
The Shrew.
Adam.
James.
Yeah.
and John.